always am. Just got back from taking a rip on this classic 73 Harley Davidson Sportster. This is Harley Davidson's version of a superbike in 1973. 61 horsepower, 13.38 seconds in the quarter mile, and it's 998 cc's of pure, raise your middle finger to the Japanese 4-cylinder American power. So a really cool bike. Come on inside, I'll tell you all about it. Something about 1,000 cc's of V-twin American power breathing through an S&S carb with straight pipes. It just makes my hair stand up straight. This thing's just awesome. A lot of fun to ride. The backlash coming out of the exhaust is unmistakable. Harley Davidson V-twin. And this is a real classic. This is 73 XLCH1000. It's a 998 cc machine, like I said. It is a lot of fun to ride. This has electric start and kick start. Electric start works beautifully on the bike, fires right up. The matter of fact, it's been rebuilt, as has the engine. We just went through the bike, gave it a full evaluation. The first thing we did was we checked the compression on it. It was checked out perfect. The gas tank was removed, cleaned off inside. The fuel petcock was cleaned. The carburetor was taken off and rebuilt with an S&S rebuild kit, so the carburetor is freshly tuned by one of the best in the business. All the fluids were changed on the bike. The training fluid, the primary chain case fluid, engine was tuned up and it runs perfectly, starts right up, and just an absolute blast to ride. These are classics. They're going up in value. I have the NADA value. I printed off right here. You just don't see these iron heads coming up for sale that are in good running condition like this very rarely. This one's a 73. And it's rated at $8,595 in excellent condition and $5,400 in very good condition. So this is between a very good and excellent condition as far as for the year and vintage. It is a 61 horsepower, 116 mile per hour, 998 cc air-cooled overhead valve, 45-degree V-twin with a 4-speed transmission. Only 492 pounds, so this was a super bike of that era. It has an unbroken production run of 53 years. The overhead valve, Harley Davidson Sportster, has outlived all of its early rivals and is still able to raise its middle finger to the vagaries of the motorcycle marketplace. Riding a 2010 model instantly channels the first Sportster in 1957, so they really haven't changed that much. So this 73 feels very much like the two 2005s that I'm about to ride that we have outside. The Cycle World magazine Shootout in 73 said that the reviewers really liked the torquey, long-legged highway running and easy in-town traffic manners. They also liked its conservative styling and offbeat engine sound, which the engine sound is unmistakable, especially with these drag pipes on there. This bike is a bastion of American durability and timeless style. 72 was a big year of changes. AMF was in charge of the Juneau Avenue facility. That's when the Sportster became 998 cc's or 61 cubic inch. The bores are 3.18 inches of massive piston. And 61 horsepower, propelled to 13.38 second quarter mile at 97.7 miles per hour. So things pretty darn fast. It has Kayaba forks, a front disc brake, and turn signals were part of the package in '73. It doesn't have the turn signals on it now, but you can add those if you want them. They're not required in the state of Connecticut. This is a right side shifter model. The last year, the right side was 1974, I believe. So it's kind of cool riding a right side shift bike. It's totally different than what you're normally used to looking at. Most diehard Sportster riders would not own or ride anything else, and they're attracted to the Sportster's larger-than-life, primitive, macho demeanor. The Ironhead XL is, in my opinion, is arguably one of the nicest looking Harley engines. If you come over to this side of the bike and you take a look at this V-twin engine, it's just gorgeous. The profile of it is unmistakable. The sound of it is unmistakable, and it really has a market niche for nostalgia. In a rapidly changing motorcycle marketplace, it's a constant and known quantity, something you can rely on, not to compromise its ideals of simplicity, conservatism, and steadfastness. It is literally a principle you can hang on to. The Harley Davidson Sportster. It's a fantastic investment. Obviously, they're going up in value. The NADA values are regularly going up. If you look under our completed listings, we've sold quite a few Ironhead Sportsters in the last year, probably 8 or 9 of them, maybe 10. And they've ranged in price on the low end of $3,000 all the way up to $9,500 for some of the nicer ones. So they're really desirable, rare piece. This one has a new battery in it. Like I said, the carburetor was just rebuilt. It has 2 new gas caps on it, and the gas cap's been thoroughly cleaned out. Gas tank's been thoroughly cleaned out. It has brand new foot pegs on it for the highway pegs, which is real nice. You put your feet up here when you're cruising along. I probably should have done that for the demo, but I was zooming up and down the driveway, so I didn't. But I'm 6'2", so the highway pegs really give you a nice point to put your legs at if your legs get a little cramped up from being a little too close. So this one has the oversized tank from one of the big twin models, and it has the Harley Davidson. Take a look. Oops. I'll prop it up with this board right here to make it a little level, more level, 2x4. Come around this side and take a look at the Harley Davidson logo here on the tachometer and speedometer. The speedometer is stuck at 80 miles per hour. I think it actually broke with 38,000 miles on it, so I'm not sure the exact mileage on the bike, but it shows 38,000. The tachometer does work. The bike has a 2-tone paint job on it, and it's in good cosmetic condition. It has a matching set of Harley Davidson badges on it, and the headers on it, drag pipes. You can see there's a little bit of corrosion on the chrome on the drag pipes, so I was thinking that I could possibly paint them black with a high temp black. We never did get around to doing that, so we're going to sell it as is. You can see there's a little bit of discoloring on the pipes. You could wrap that with header tape. It's a 2-tone paint job that was done back in the late 70s, early 80s, so it's an older paint job, and it's got a really cool, on the front here, it's got like a Daffy Duck with a chick on the back riding a Harley. Check out this little mural on the front here. It's kind of cool. It's got this blonde chick on the back of the bike, and then on the rear fender, this is original style rear fender. Take a look at this. What it says on here. It says, "Is there life after death? Fuck with this," and find out. So I don't know if I'd put that on my bike, but it's on there. I wanted to point that out. Somebody was real passionate about this motorcycle. The guy that we bought it from owned it for over 20 years. And it has a drag specialties gunfighter saddle, which is actually it's a Mustang, excuse me, made by Mustang. Very comfortable saddle. Has a middle tank pedal on there. Nice set of Screaming Eagle mirrors on it. It has 5-inch risers and drag bars on there, and all the controls are chrome on the upper end here, the chrome master cylinder. We just put a brand new, if you take a look at the brake system on the front here, this is a brand new, it was $260 for this piece alone. It's a brand new caliper on the front, so the whole brake system, the front is brand new on the caliper, the pads, and the master cylinder was just rebuilt, so the disc brake works fantastic on the front. It's a drum brake in the rear, and that works great too. So I don't know what else I can tell you about the bike. Oh, we also did do